もしも指揮官が私のことが好きっていうのなら、角を触ってみたりしてみない？
Just do it! Autobots, roll out!
Mogami was the lead ship in the 4-vessel Mogami class of heavy cruisers in the Imperial Japanese Navy. The Mogami class ships were constructed as light cruisers with the intention of being upgraded to heavy cruisers later on, with the replacement of their main battery. To save weight, electric welding was used, as was aluminum in the superstructure. They also used impulse turbine engines, which gave a top speed of 65 km per hour, which was better than most contemporary cruiser designs. She served in numerous battles during the Second World War. But to mention a few, in the Battle of Midway, Mogami was hit by 6 bombs. Her number 5 turret was destroyed. In a latter battle, fires ignited 5 torpedoes that exploded and disabled her starboard engine. Then she received additional hits from Portland cruisers. Her engine broke down. Then she was attacked by Avenger torpedo bombers and her crew decided to abandon her, and a few hours later got taken out by a torpedo. She may rest in peace. Let's talk about the stats first. They are outstanding. She has solid health stats around 4000. Her firepower is also in the upper tiers. But keep in mind your evasion is not outstanding. The rest of her stats sits around the middle corner, excluding her torpedo stats, which is pretty mediocre. But it is not a huge setback at all. Your other stats compensate very well for it. Her first skill is a barrage. In short, it is a rain of fire. It covers a large area and deals a shitload amount of damage. I personally really like this barrage and it procs relatively often. It also literally deletes your enemies. Your second skill is a minigame. Hit enemies 5 times with torpedoes and you get a power up. It can be stacked up 3 times. In a long boss fight it means a 24% bonus to your firepower, but even if you can stack it up, 8 or 16% is still a great help. I won't talk too much about the third skill. It is basically a tanking skill. You take 20% less damage from AP. Great help for a frontliner such as the Mogami. This way you can survive even longer. And sad, because I was getting tired after editing the third skill. She is one of the rare ships that has 4 skills to gamble with. The final ability is a 60% chance for increasing your firepower by 40%. Basically, you are a monster. For main gun I recommend a twin 203mm, but the prototype guns are a good options as well if you want to experience some burning crusade. For anti-air my choice of recommendation is the octuple 40mm. It provides solid damage with a good fire rate. For torpedoes I use quadruple 610mm ones, but if you prefer faster stacking you can equip the quintuple 533mm torpedoes. For the auxiliary, if you are already a walking tank you might as well take a repair tool. It will help you survive and come out on top in many situations. 4 seconds. If you are planning to use her as frontline I would take an anti-torpedo bulge as well. Not only it boosts your HP but also decreases the received torpedo damage. You deal massive damage so you can afford to focus on survival builds like this. But instead of the torpedo bulge you can also try an SG radar for extra evasion and accuracy. Your final loadout should look like something like this. Sadly you can only obtain her during Visitors Died in Red event. She is a very useful ship for both PvE and PvP fleets. If you ever get her don't let her go because she will prove to be useful for sure. I thank you for watching this boring review and have fun. Here. Some torpedo beats.
己の滅亡に嘆くの。なんじゃ、己の滅亡に嘆くの。
失敗しない。